Yeah, so I have a number of classes that I teach regularly. I think one of the courses in winter term that is particularly attractive is what I called the Masterpieces of German Cinema. It's a German 261, that's a backcore class. It's a class in which I basically run through the history of German cinema from the very beginning, silent cinema, to the present. And I also teach a number of German culture classes, fourth year German, and a bunch of other film classes. Aside from the films in the Masterpieces class, I teach rotating courses, special topics courses, and this is where I show the films that I think are films that students or even the community in Corvallis would not have a chance to see otherwise. So I bring in films from Germany, recent releases, and I screen them at the Dark Side Cinema for free to anyone who's interested. All of these films are subtitled. So I guess the short answer is no, not really. I don't have a favorite film. Whatever I can get my hands on and can bring to Corvallis. It's something that I did for my PhD when I went to grad school. I just became fascinated with the movies, and I started digging into East German cinema at some point, and I started discovering a lot of interesting films, and that just became my profession. Any college student, I think, should watch movies, a lot of movies, but not just mainstream movies. And so I try to add to that experience by bringing, the movies that are a little bit different. Absolutely. Students should not only study abroad, they should also go abroad more than once in their college career. So, about study abroad, the beauty is that if you study abroad at OSU, you can use your tuition to basically pay for an extended stay abroad. I think that's what makes it so great, and you can roll in the credits. How much better can it get? You go abroad, you spend an extended amount of time abroad, and you get credits for your degree. Immersing yourself in a different culture, basically being around other people, people who are different than you are. Let's face it, as an American, you may not leave Oregon or the United States ever, but by going abroad, you are forced to live in a different country, to become one of, maybe for a few months you become a German or an Austrian. So we have a bunch of internship opportunities especially for students that study German, and we can only offer these to German majors or minors because you need at least 30 proficiency to take these internships. Internships in Germany that we do are paid, so as a student you basically get paid to intern in Germany. That's a wonderful thing. Any major can take these internships: banking, business, education, biology, history, so a lot of different opportunities anywhere around Germany. It's a different culture. So I think anyone who has traveled to a different country knows that it's always different. People speak different languages, and most cases, traffic might be on the other side of the road. You have different money, different customs, things that you have to keep in mind when you go. And so I think that's it. Stores are not open for 24 hours. When you go to a restaurant, you sit at a table along with strangers, and you basically share your meal with them. Public transportation is a lot more developed than it is here. Things like that. Basically, the everyday life is just different.